Guys, I'm so sorry. My last recording cut me off, so I had to do a part two for our math notes this morning, so I apologize for that. Looking at our math notes on the second page, briefly, we are looking at volume, and we are looking at how can we identify the volume of a rectangular prism by looking at the layers, which are the slices of the prism, and how many cubes are in each layer. So with that being said, our first one, if I take this cube or this rectangular prism and I expand it out to look at the layers and look at all the components of it, okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers in my rectangular prism here. And in each layer, I have a total of 4 cubes. So if I take my 4 layers, let's say, this is my 5 layers, each having 4 cubes in it, one of these layers, and I multiply it by how many there are, I'm going to get the overall volume of the cube. So I know that 5 times 4 is going to get me 20 units cubed. Remember, when we work on volume, we always do that cubed exponent because that's what's going to tell us that it's volume versus area. All right, looking at our next one here. Just because our layers are vertical in this shape, it doesn't mean that's the only way to identify the layers of a rectangular prism. We can look at the layers horizontally as well. So if I look at this cube and I expand it out over here, okay, and I look at how many layers are there. Well, I have 1 layer here and I have 1 layer here. So I have a total of 2 layers. And in each layer, it looks like I have 10 cubes. So if I want to find out the volume, I'm just going to multiply how many layers I have by how many cubes are in each layer. And that's going to get me a volume of 20 units. Sorry, guys. I'm recording this at home and my dogs are playing. I don't know if you can hear them or not. 20 units cubed. All right, guys, for the last one, oops, let's see if it'll move with me. No, it will not. See, I'm using a new online software here for this, and it's a little different for me. Okay, there we go. Now for the last one, I want you guys to solve this one on your own. I told you yesterday that I wasn't going to be doing all of this with you, so I want you guys to solve this last one independently. So if you look at this cube, okay, or this rectangular prism, you need to identify how many layers there are. So how many slices are there? And then in each of the slices, how many cubes are there? And if you zoom in, you'll be able to see how many cubes are in each slice. So it's a little fuzzy, so I'll let you know there's 10 cubes in each slice, okay? Then you're going to fill that out right in here and then identify the volume overall of that shape, of that rectangular prism. When you are done with our math notes, I have also stapled for you guys a worksheet that looks like this. It is only 2 problems, and it says for the first one, number of layers. So if I were to look at this top shape, how many layers or how many slices are there in this shape? How many cubes are in each shape or in each slice? And then the volume overall. Now there's a couple of different ways you can answer this because it depends on how you want to slice it. Do you want to slice it vertically, horizontally, or across by width? If you look at my math notes here, let me pull those back up. I have sliced my rectangular prisms here 3 different ways. I could have sliced it the opposite way in each one and still gotten the same answer. Here I sliced it vertically on this one. Here I sliced it horizontally, and here I sliced it by the width. So when you guys look at your math notes or your math worksheet, you can slice that top cube any way you would like, okay? And then down at the bottom here, they've told you how to slice it. They said that in this one, it's number of cubic units in each layer. Number of layers are 4. So it's going to be 4 units or 4 layers and then 6 cubes in each layer. They want you to identify and draw that on this bottom shape and then identify what the volume is. All right, boys and girls, that is my part 2 of my math note videos. I apologize for it being split up into 2 parts. My software cut me off. But if you have any questions, please feel free to email me or send me a message on Google Classroom, whatever is easiest for you. And we will go over all of this again on Monday as well. All right, good luck.